Yesterday, the OSBI reported finding 2 bodies in rural Texas County, Oklahoma, though at this time they have not confirmed who those individuals are. But the report was added to a post about Jillian Kelly and Veronica Butler from Hugoton. Let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Brittany Foster for what we need to know right now. And Brittany, what we know is it's foggy and we are in the 40s.
The presidential preference primary has come and gone. Kansans cast their ballots yesterday, but what do those results mean today? Our Abby Ray joins us to explain. Abby?
In other news, Spirit Aerosystems is limiting overtime and hiring as production declines because of lower output of those Boeing 737 MAX jets. The city of Newton is facing backlash after breaking its own animal ordinance by bringing in goats to chomp down on some grass on overgrown city-owned land. But Governor Laura Kelly told me Tuesday when I asked if there were any kind of updates on the state's attempt to lure a mystery company to Kansas. Oklahoma is also competing for the project with an incentive package approved Tuesday. Now it's heading to the governor's desk. That incentive package, though, is nowhere near Kansas's, which is valued at twice the cost of Oklahoma's. If Kansas is awarded the project, it would be the biggest private sector investment in the state's history. Terror for hundreds of western Kansas residents overnight as an EF1 tornado struck. Thanks for joining us for KAKE News at 6:30. I'm Hannah King. Tune in during this same time tomorrow as I introduce you to a firearms examiner as she shares with me how she helps solve crime. Welcome back. Wichita police say this morning a man arrested in connection with the Old Town shooting earlier this month is accused of attempted murder and not murder, as booking sheets indicate. We're tracking breaking news. An investigation is underway after 2 people are found dead in a Riverside home this morning, and that home is a child daycare.
Well, hundreds of Kansans descended on the State House today to have their say on Medicaid expansion for the first time in 4 years, by the way. A half hour before the first hearing opened for testimony this morning, it was already standing room only, and everyone stayed in the room until the hearing had ended. And this is just one day after he announced a special task force aimed at seeing if Wichita serial killer Dennis Rader is connected to a string of unsolved cases. The Osage County, Oklahoma Sheriff Eddie Verdon says the group is made up of law enforcement agencies from Oklahoma, Kansas, and various federal entities. And new today, these court documents that we have were unsealed to the public this morning. And what has been revealed has residents heartbroken and just downright devastated about what they have learned.
This is right.
You know me, I'm prepared.
I know, and she's got them right here to show us.
And I got mine at Lowe's over the weekend.
Okay, great.
And you know, sharing is caring. So I'll let you have
Thank
this.
you.
One.
I actually need
American
to get some,
flag.
so.
Haven't even broke them in yet.
I hope my hair looks okay. It's a little windy outside and
Yeah.
a little chilly, but we made it. We made it.
The wind has
Let's
been
all do a
tough.
hair check. Do we all look? Does it all look all right?
Frank
Everybody
always
look good?
upstairs.
She said we could put these on.
Yeah, put them on.
Go for it.
Nice
man.
heavy necklace there.
That's right. Well,
Okay.
I'm the weight of this thing is just wild.
It's wild.
It's real.
Yeah.
We know defense wins championships. That's right. Also, Adrian Martinez returning from injury for K-State. So does he have a chance to play at all today? KAKE's Jackson Overstreet and Brooklyn Ray are live for us near Union Station, where fans have been ready to celebrate since early this morning. Hey team, how's everything going out there?
Hey David, it's been nearly 5 hours since gunshots were fired, resulting in injuries to 3 Cowley County Sheriff's deputies and a suspect dead on scene. We are told those 3 deputies were transported to a local hospital in Wichita for treatment.
You can probably hear them right now, but the sirens, the panic, the fear, the worry as to, are my loved ones okay? Are they inside? What's going on? And like I said, all we know is that there was a shooting here. And we heard from a family at the top of the show, and they told us this was supposed to be a normal day, a normal Friday, getting dinner, going to the mall.
I am told this fire is now under control, but as you can tell, look at my hair, my hat, this wind is absolutely unforgiving. Dust is flying everywhere, conditions that are not helping firefighters put out this fire. But one thing that is helping firefighters, take a look at this water irrigation system dumping out water. A local farmer tells me a system like this dumps out around 900 gallons a minute. Right now, crews are working to determine where that individual might be. Again, Wichita Fire confirms someone did get into the pond, but they were able to get themselves out.
You can see water is still being applied to this fire, but unfortunately there are just so many wood pallets here. Crews just have to let it burn itself out.
Some of the great things he loved about this neighborhood were these huge cottonwood trees. Look at the magnitude, look at the size of this thing and the sense of privacy they provided. He said because of them, you wouldn't be able to see across this lake here. Now that privacy is gone, and he doesn't believe trees like this that we replace within his lifetime. And now he's looking to save what wood he has from his own property.
He's lucky he wasn't there.
That's right, Pilar. I spoke to a Wichita native who now lives in Andover, and this is what is left of his home. He said he's seen tornadoes off in the distance before, and some even come close to him, but he's never been completely displaced like he is now.
David, we are right across from the State House here in downtown Topeka, awaiting Chris Kobach's election night watch party. He filed to run for the Kansas Attorney General's position May 31st. You were saying even with that high name recognition, it could really be anyone's game out there. We are right outside TSA's checkpoint, and take a look behind me. It's getting pretty busy. This place is getting full, and it's only 5 o'clock in the morning. As you can tell by this sign here, West Street Burgers really had no other option today but to stay closed. Here at Grace Presbyterian Church is going pretty smooth. We're in the hallway where voters will line up to go ahead and sign in.
There you go.
Hit the frame. Frame counts. Okay, we've got paintball over here.
Yep.
And so tell us, as I'm shooting these off, what is the purpose of this? It's fun.
Fun.
She said the tornado took everything she had, but it didn't take her or her husband. And this is all stuff that can be replaced. With customers forced to weave in and out of cones just to get to the store, the shop owner says foot traffic has decreased by 60%. Event organizers say 100% of the ticket sales will go to benefit the Andover Tornado Relief Fund through the United Way. And sometime after Sunday service ended, vandals came back and got more. Here are their tracks. And even though traffic remained light for much of Saturday morning, there were a number of accidents, including here at the Kellogg exit on I-135. Wellington High School decked out in red Friday to show their love and support for Steve, and so did nearby Washington Elementary School with this cup display. And this is how the outdoor warning system is activated with a click of this button. It's a problem we've shared on KAKE News before, like in this video from 2018. Preservationists say if the graffiti is fresh, it's a little easier to remove, but if it's older, that takes much more work.